Hi, guys, and welcome to another Carnival and Dem Ting Deh sponsored by We Culture. And we have Globey. Hey, Globey.
Hey.
And today we are interviewing Nessa Preppy, and we got 21 questions. And we're also going to talk about her upcoming album.
Awesome. I'm so excited to hear from Nessa today. So let's get right into it.
Hi guys, how are you?
Good. Okay, so we're going to start straight from the back. Random questions. Tell us the first thing that comes to your mind, okay?
Okay.
All right. Favorite country to perform?
Toronto. Well, Canada.
Okay. Favorite country for vacation?
Antigua.
Ooh, do you enjoy traveling?
Love it.
Your favorite between London and New York?
London.
Favorite between Barbados and Jamaica?
Jamaica.
What food do you crave most often?
Pasta.
Ice cream or pizza?
Pizza.
Julie mango or starch mango?
Starch mango. Hello.
What's your favorite album?
I have two. I can call it two.
Of course.
My Twisted Dark Fantasy by Kanye West and Rihanna's Auntie, the last one she put on.
Yes, those are two classic albums. I love those. So besides yourself, who is your favorite soca artist?
Machel Montano.
Okay. Who's your favorite dancehall artist?
That's tricky. I would have to say Vibes Cartel.
Okay. And who's your dream collaboration with?
The Weeknd.
Dead or alive? Okay, that's a good person.
Okay.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
Yes.
A club night or Netflix and chill?
Netflix and chill.
Would you rather be home on the beach or in the mountains?
On the beach.
What makes you the angriest?
Fake people.
Oh, okay. What always brings a smile to your face?
Music.
If you were to be a superhero, what powers would you have?
Super strength.
If you were an animal, what would you be?
A leopard.
Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Text messages or calls?
Calls, always.
Calls. Okay. So that was all fire round. We're done. We love the questions. Love getting to know you in an icebreaker type of setting.
I like
so now
that.
let's talk about the music. Yorie, you're up.
Yes, so we're just interested in finding out. We heard that you have some new music coming out. Carnival was cancelled, unfortunately, so we didn't get to see you live. But, you know, you still kept the fire, you kept it going. So tell us a bit about your audience.
Well, my audience, I think, is predominantly soca. I have a huge soca fan base, as that is the genre that I was most successful in. But during a time where, usually as soca artists, we are called on for two things: make music for fets or make music for the road. And since there's neither, I felt the need to give my audience this album so they could really see a different side of Nessa Preppy, and you could get the soca vibes and the dancehall vibes and the Afro beats and the R&B, all of that fusion mixed together on this one project. So I think right now, my audience, they're just waiting on the album. I gave them a little bit of music during the pandemic here and videos, and they have another visual coming soon. So, yes.
And you gave us a little sneak peek in terms of what we're gonna hear. But what is the push behind? What's this different flair that we can expect from you on this new album?
Well, I think the fans have really seen one side of me musically, and I think the difference that you're going to get in this is the sound. The Nessa Preppy sound is evolved, just like the image is evolved now. And when I say evolved, I don't mean that, I wasn't saying thing when I had my dreads, but what evolved, like me within myself, I felt like it was needed, like a change was needed. I've you know, I've done certain things a certain way for a very long time, and I felt like now in my life, especially during a time where so much is changing, so much is happening around us, I felt the need for me to change. So I think when people hear it, they're gonna hear a refined song from Nessa Preppy, a more polished song, um, different vibes, experimenting with the music. You know, it's just gonna be a benchmark for the whole change that is happening with me right now with my career and my music. It's just gonna be like the benchmark album for a whole new Nessa Preppy.
Okay, and who are some of the artists that you have featured with on this album? Are you having any featured artists on this album?
Definitely. I've had two features that are already out of the album, which are Prince Swanee, Boy Boy, London Future, who is also an artist and producer working on this album with me. I have a dancehall collab, but I don't want to give it away just yet. I have a dancehall
Ooh.
there. That is really, really like, I really love that song. You could expect some soca artists on that too, dropping in their vibes as well. So I think, yeah, you're gonna get collabs for sure. Other than the ones that people already know of, it have more to come.
And who are some of the producers you've worked with for this album?
London Future, as I mentioned, Abe Dat Fuego and Crystal wrote it. They are the people behind the Doa Love, which is currently trending right now. Music video coming soon. And Daz, Planet Daz, he's a new up and coming producer. So I was really happy that I could feature work of some of the up and coming producers we have here in Trinidad, and you know, really give them an air, because a lot of times, you know, people are afraid to experiment with new anything, new artist, new producer, new food, new music. But I think it's all about just giving that one chance. And the song that we did is a soca vibe, so I think people really love that one.
All right. And you already explained during the process that you have evolved as a person with everything going on with the pandemic, and you know that is what people can look forward to. But what are some of the things that you think personally have attributed to your new sound?
I think the whole experience I had last year, from Is a Snack, just being able to tour and go like everywhere. It was, I mean, I did some touring the previous year before, but like that last year was really the year that I was like everywhere. So I think just being able to be inspired by new places, new faces, new cultures, just like a whole new chapter in my life. So I decided, well, you know what? The album was already 2 years in the making, but like, let's really get serious and get it out there. The inspiration behind just seeing the world, I think, is what really made me take it to the next level.
Okay.
Do you think that's attributed to, sorry, Yorie, do you think that's attributed to the name of the album, Art of Flex? Or is there a story behind the name of the album?
Well, yeah, there is actually. The Art of Flex is a song that I previously did with London Future, which is the main producer of the album. It was our first song together, working together. So we really wanted to commemorate the vibe, which was songs like Tingo, songs like Major, and things like that. We really wanted, although they are not on the album, but we really wanted to just kind of play on that being our first song together. And we really like the name, The Art of Flex. You know, it's catchy. So we decided to call it The Art of Flex. But recently, in an interview, someone said, is it called The Art of Flex because you're flexing your musical abilities? And I was like,
that's a good one.
I'm taking that.
That's actually a good one.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And how many songs, tell us a bit about it, how many songs can we look forward to, and when is the release date?
In terms of a date, we have not settled on a date yet, but it's definitely going to be available for pre-order this December. We're really trying to not clash with Christmas. I know how Christmas could be So we really wanted to go December 12th, but we had to change it because we was like, people being a Christmas spirit, and we don't wanna. You can't fight with Christmas. You can't clash with Christmas. It's Mr. Christmas, so you had to have respect for it. Uh, so we really pre-order in December and promotion and all of that, and I think early January it would be available for 10 to 12 tracks. We decided anywhere between 10 to 12 songs. We kind of trying to see with the last two tracks if we're gonna put them on, or if we're gonna get certain things cleared in time to put them on, because it have a lot of technical stuff behind putting out an album, in terms of you want to make sure your streaming platforms get it, you want to make sure you're clear with any samples or any things that you have on it. So we're really just trying to clear up that side of it, but the music is finished. So yeah, it will be available for pre-order in December, and earliest January it will be out.
Okay, so those of you watching, make sure that you pre-order Art of Flex by Nessa Preppy, because it's coming soon. We can look forward to a new, as you said, a polished Nessa. We can look forward to different, beats coming in. So we're very excited. Even though that kind of going to happen, we're still getting, the Nessa that we love. So Marissa, do you have any questions for Nessa?
Yeah, we have speaking of her creative process. So Nessa, you briefly mentioned there's the change of your hair, and amongst my followers, apparently that was a very big topic with your hair. Did you cut your locks? Like that's what people want to know.
Yes.
Or oh, you did. Okay, so are you like how is it now styling hair? Let's talk about the glam aspect of it. Because I know dreads can be heavy. Is this like a freeing
really
experience
heavy.
now? Yeah, I know because they're long. Is it like a freeing experience now? Do you jump up? Do you, I guess, relish in the fact that you are learning a new routine with getting ready?
Well, prior to having dreads, I was a girl that always used to do a lot of hairstyles and weaves and things like that. I really like weaves and wigs and things, so I just wanted to go back to that kind of side of the beauty world now. A lot of people will say things like, oh, but why would you go from natural to wearing wigs and weaves and thing? And I think as women, we don't need to answer these questions. If we feel to do whatever with it, we can do whatever with it. And I love weave, I love wigs, I love like anything. I love beauty supply stores, I love these things. So I really want to.
And I'm sure it has you in the process of like relearning stuff, and it's fun and you get to do different looks. I'm pretty sure you are loving that.
Definitely, and learning what is, what's suitable for me, whether is bundles or is wigs, because you want to make sure whatever you're doing, you're preserving the hair underneath, and you're taking care of it at the same time. So I just kind of learning everything again, because it was really different 8 years ago when I used to wear like little bundles and little weaves and things. Now it's really changed. Like it's very innovative now. It's very different.
A whole process now.
So it's just a whole process for me. I think people need to stop looking into things like that. Having dreads, it was beautiful. I loved having my dreads. I still have my dreads inside there in a bag somewhere. But as a woman, especially a woman in entertainment, you want to be versatile. You want to be able to shoot your music video with a red hair or pink hair, and then the next day you wear black hair. That kind of thing. So I think it's just all about people that love that culture, beauty culture, and I'm one of those people. So I was really, really excited and happy to make the change.
I love to hear that. You look beautiful with either hairstyle, to be honest. Like there's some people that can rock anything, and you look amazing either way. So let's talk about the creative process. We've now been, I guess, sedentary for the last 8 months, and we know it's put a damper on you being able to travel and such and going to and from islands for inspiration. But where do you think like you've been sourcing inspiration the last couple months while you've been at home?
Well, the only inspiration we really get now is social media and Netflix and things like that. So watching movies has always been a big source of inspiration for me. I'm a TV pyong, believe it or not. So like in a time like this where I have so much time, I binge watch probably everything on Netflix.
Okay, so tell me one of your favorite shows from Netflix.
Money
Let's see what kind of
Heist.
shows. That was a really good one, actually.
Money
Yeah. What
Heist.
else?
I recently watched Grand Army. I like that a lot. I mean, 13 Reasons Why is kind of dark, it's kind of,
It's
I
dark
don't really
humor,
like
yeah.
the messaging behind it, but it's still an interesting show. I like the acting and things like that. Well, Power, of course, we
Power
had
is
to
a
watch
really good
Power.
one, yes.
Yeah, so like, I have a whole lot. If we start talking about shows, I can go on
You
and
got
on.
me
So
a
I'll
good
just
show,
stop
okay.
now.
So at least now we know you're a Netflix buff. That's something I did not know about you. So
Yes.
that's interesting. Of your music now, which album, which single I should say has been your favorite? Tingo is really popular. We have It's a Snack. You have a couple others. I was learning you love Hennessy. You're not in love Ting this morning, and I was even thinking like, why you had to tell me you want to pick me? Like I don't wanna. So I was learning all the new music. What is one of your favorite singles that you've done in the past, and you can tell us why?
Tingo is one of my favorites.
Okay.
I love It's a Snack, but Tingo was really it really came from my soul, because I reached that point when I wrote Tingo that I really I said like I need to be seen, I need to be heard, because I write music, I perform music. Even though a little rough around the edges, I felt like that was the time when I needed to be seen and to be heard and to really step out. So when I wrote it, it came very naturally. It just came from a place of, you really want something. And despite the message of the song, like that was the inspiration behind it. I really I needed the thing to go,
I gotcha.
So
Love that.
of
So we
course
assume you enjoyed making that album. I mean, sorry, that music video and everything. Like that was because that's the visuals for that is amazing also.
Oh, and watching that visual was so simple. Like
Really?
now that I'm further in my career, like videos, like the team, we always want to do some complicated thing, and that video was so simple. I remember I had a day off of work that day, so I just got dressed from home in the dress, everything, did my own makeup, everything, and hopped in the car and we pick up the dancer, the guy that's in the video with me, and we just head down to the spot, and it was just like so easy. And now things like videos, we tend to, the bigger we get now, we tend to make it so, oh God, I need this and I need this outfit and I need this, when really that was just pure natural simple vibes, and it's one of the most views on a video that I have to date. So
I think because you can genuinely see like you're having a good time and your vibes in, and that's probably why it has that. Like It's a Snack was a very sexy video too. Like the scene, especially with you and Patrice and all that. So how long it took you guys to shoot It's a Snack?
Oh, you
Just
mean
so we can get
splashes with Patrice?
Sorry. Yeah. Splash with Patrice, sorry.
Well, those videos were a little more complex because it was more people, more wardrobe, more makeup, hair, props, everything. So the process between Snack and Splash was a little more
complicated
than Tingo.
So creatively, I'm just trying to get an idea. I guess how long it does take you for you guys to have a setup, shoot the video. Like, is it a 1 day process? Does it take place over a week? How do you and your management team go about coordinating that?
Well, with Tingo, that was a 1 day process. As I said, that was quick. And then the next day with my cousin, my real cousin in the video, we was in the yard hanging out the clothes. That was 1 day quick. So that was like 2 days of shooting and probably a week to edit it. So that was really really good.
That's amazing.
Snack on the other hand was like months apart of shooting. So it was shooting during Carnival, shooting before Carnival, the actual days of Carnival, shooting after, in between getting all the little cutaways, all the little social media stuff, we had to actually save stuff along the way because sometimes it's there and then it's gone. So saving all the little documentations of it, and that was a whole process. That was like a documentary, I would say. Splash was a one-day shoot as well, but having so many females in one place in that pool, we were starting to get cold, so we were starting to complain and give trouble.
Aww.
But that was a one-day shoot as well, so that one was kind of easy too, but hard at the same time.
Yeah, so that's the BTS, because everybody always sees the completed project. We never see when you code and you go into a long process of picking locations and shooting and the editing. So we know that's very integral to the artistry overall. So you mentioned earlier that Machel Montano is your favorite soca artist, and you did a remix with him for It's a Snack. How excited were you to do that? Like, was it like one of those things that's like, oh my God, like I hit a new level in my career, or did you already know it was coming down in the pipeline? Like, what was that like for you?
Well, I think with anybody that is pursuing their dream, he would have certain goals in mind, and working with him has always been a goal of mine within my whole journey. I used to always speak it into existence. I used to always say I would do a song with him, I would do a song with him. I just didn't think it would happen so soon in my career. But when I got the call for the remix and they wanted to be a part, I was really excited. I was very happy. And then, of course, it's not just him, it's him and Hood Celebrity. So it was like, oh my God, what did I do to deserve all this goodness? I was like excited out of my mind, excited, happy. I mean, I know him, of course, he knows me. We know each other from the industry. He's given me good advice. He's always a guy that he will never pass you straight. He will always say hi and always ask you how you're doing and things. So we know each other very well from in passing in the industry. So it wasn't like, our first time meet, but definitely I was very excited for that opportunity to just say, okay, he's a part of this.
Yeah, I love that. I love to hear that. So that's all we have for you today, so that we don't keep you a very long time. Is there on our closing I guess statement that I want you to tell us one thing that your fans would not already know about you?
Oh my God, it's like the hardest question because I don't I don't know.
Still keeping it private though, but one thing that it could be something random, like you hate chocolate.
I love chocolate, so that's
okay, well, it's not that one.
I am a perfume fanatic.
Okay, so if I go into your bedroom right now, you have a whole bunch of perfumes just laid out.
Well, not right now because right now I'm going through them pretty fast because we're not traveling, so I'm not going to buy any duty-free perfume.
Yeah.
But I have like 3 for sure.
That's
3
love.
designer ones for sure.
Random love.
And I can smell your perfume and know what you're wearing.
Oh wow! So you know notes and the scents and all that really well. That's a skill.
Yes. Like I don't know. Like once this scent hit my nose, I would know. Okay, you're wearing Versace. You're wearing Chanel. Or like if I off, I might be really close.
So that means if somebody has something you don't like, that's a completely different thing. A person probably very off-putting to you then, because since your sense so strong.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but smell a perfume you like, and you're like, oh God, like I hate how that person smell it.
I have a perfume that I hate, and it's just there like an ornament. It's a Chanel, and I find the scent is so strong.
Yeah.
I like very floral, light scents. So when that scent hits your nose, it's like, look, I'm wearing perfume. That is what, if the scent was a person, that is what would say, look, I'm wearing a perfume. It just hits your nose now. So I like very light scents. My favorite scent is Black Opium, YSL.
Yeah.
I love that scent. So anything between that and floral stuff. I also like the little Bath and Body Works body sprays, for in between when you don't want to put on your expensive stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people like to bash the Bath and Body Works, but them things they smell
No,
good.
Bath and Body Works good to layer as long as it's not overwhelming. I completely agree with you. So just like
They're
layer
nice,
all
like
your
there's
scent.
this nice kind of coconut scents and thing,
Yeah.
you know, you could wear them kind of scents. It have one that I hate though.
Which
It
one?
have
The
one that
love
I just
spell.
call the hoochie smell, the
What's the
Japanese
smell?
cherry blossom.
I will not have you, Nessa. I love that scent.
Oh no! No, don't get me wrong, it does smell good, but I feel like it's a scent that I think it have like 10 girls wearing it at the same time.
That was like love spell for Victoria's Secret back in the day.
Yes.
I didn't get vexed. Like I hate that.
And it's not like anything to do with the scent, you know, like the scent is nice, but it's like it probably gives me nostalgia or something. I don't know.
Completely get it. Well, thanks so much, Nessa Preppy, for giving us some of your time. We're excited for the new album coming up. We can't wait to hear it.
Thank you, ladies.
No problem. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure meeting you all, and have a great day.
You too. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.